The Fiber Broadband Association, once known as the Fiber to the Home Council, in a sense has been the center of the industry. It has gathered people together to educate them, to inform, and has become the source of advocacy for the industry.
We were looking to find one group of individuals who were experts in building fiber optics. And so that's what the Fiber to the Home Council opened the door for us to see and to network with individuals.
Everybody sort of respects the association and council as being the go-to now for, if I've got a new product, it needs to go there. If I'm going to get in the business to sell service as a provider, end provider, I need to be a member. So it has become sort of a clearinghouse for lots of that type of information.
Fiber Broadband Association and the council before, it's a rallying point for the industry, right? So Corning's voice, your voice, the voices of all the other like-minded companies that have a common objective are now together amplified, and we can have an exponential impact on the market when we're all together.
The cost of deploying fiber to the home has dropped roughly 5 times or more in the last 20 years. And of course, at the same time, the demand for the bandwidth has increased by 300-500 times in the last 20 years. And so that's why fiber to the home really is the most cost-effective system to build broadband to homes in America.
So across the board, costs have come down, and particularly with electronics, so that 10 gigabit electronics is a lot less expensive than that 155 megabit was 20 years ago. To me, that kind of proves in the concept that, hey, if you don't have fiber, you're just kind of doing a science experiment. You know, fiber is the way to get big bandwidth.
So what we've been able to do over 20 years is work on not only the technology as it changed, right? Being able to have single mode fiber and be able to have greater and greater capacity. We've gone from BPON to GPON to XGS-PON, so now we're talking 10 gig symmetric and working on 25 gig PON. So fiber to the home is, the speeds have been getting increasingly faster, the costs have gone down.
And I think that's what our biggest accomplishment has been, is really providing a place for the small telcos or the utility co-ops.
We're most proud of what the fiber infrastructure has done for the community and with the community. When we began to study and project what we thought would happen with the network, the projections more than covered the cost of building the network. There's $2.7 billion worth of social and economic benefits to the community, 9,500 new jobs attributed to the fiber optic network.
We know today that all that investment that was made back then was worth it, because the fiber investment you make today is going to pay off 20 years from now. We've moved into symmetrical 10 gigabit equipment, and I think it's a really good time for the new service providers to get into this industry, and it's a result of all the innovations that we've as an industry forged over the last decade or so.
And it's because it's really not about getting a piece of glass in the ground. It's really about enabling communities to really advance their quality of life. Everybody understands the importance. Now is kind of a pivotal time in history when we really need to make sure that all communities have fiber and fiber to every American.
This is the association to be a part of, to get us to the next 10, 20 plus years in this industry. This association is going to be the leader in advocacy, in education, and training.
With innovative vehicles like their Fiber for Breakfast series, the modern FBA continues its tradition of driving the industry through education as well as advocacy.
Come join us. Get involved with the Fiber Broadband Association. Just don't attend a meeting, join the association. And join the association at a level where your voice can be heard.